Welcome back from the bench, everybody. As always, it's Eric, and today we're back with another video, and it is release day. This is 2022-2023 Series 1 Hockey Hobby. It's here. It's not delayed. Everything is going good. The world is back to normal. We get a hockey release when it actually should be releasing, so it's a good day. We'll get right into it. If you don't know yet, hobby, you're looking at 24 packs per box, 8 cards per pack. Should be looking at 6 Young Guns per pack, or 6 Young Guns per box, not per pack. And that's your big chase, really. And then in a hobby format, you get the extras like the clear cut, the exclusives, and the high gloss potential for all those. You're not guaranteed any of them. Out of all the hobby boxes I've ripped, which if you've watched this channel, I've ripped a ton. I've pulled 1 high gloss since I started this channel. So that's a lot of boxes and a lot of hobby stuff, and I've only pulled 1. So in total, I'm gonna have 6 boxes of my own to open of this stuff. And then a buddy of mine actually, I got it over here on the side. I got the guy to wrap it up in a paper bag so I don't get it mixed up with mine. But I have a 7th box. That'll be the actual next box I open. A buddy of mine said, hey, you know what? I want to grab a box, but, you know, I don't really care. But do you want to open it on your channel? I said, sure. It's, you know, another box to open the channel. Never going to complain. So here we go. Big Young Guns in this. If you don't know already, you're looking at Matt Boldy for the Minnesota Wild. You're also looking at, there's a first look. Oh, look at, looks pretty good. Matt Boldy for Minnesota Wild. You're looking at Matty Beniers for the Seattle Kraken. This light beside me is flickering for some reason. And a bunch of other guys in there. Kent Johnson, Owen Power. Lots of guys in here. So here's your first look at your base cards. We'll just put the rest of them down. So different look for sure. I should have brought one of my other ones from the year past. I think I got some. So here's the difference between last year and this year. Kurashev. So definitely a different look. This one had the huge border. This one's just kind of basic. We got Brady Shea. There's the back this year. It's actually kind of a cool design. Kind of has the SP Authentic kind of mist. I don't know what you want to call it at the top there. I like that design though. It's 2nd year Stuart Skinner. 3rd year? 3rd year Stuart Skinner now, actually. Stuart Skinner. And we're starting off with a canvas. So this is this year's canvas cards. This is going to be a little bit slower for the first one. Once again, just kind of that first look. Here is this year's canvas. A little gold on the side. I guess that's how we'll kind of figure it out. Not a bad canvases to me. Always a fan of them. And then, yeah, Nick Schmaltz, Timo Meier, Ryan Johansson, and Yoki Haru. So, there we go. Yeah, so looking for the big ones. Like I said, there's probably 5 big, Young Guns in this. Possibly, but it could be a lot more. And I'll get into that in a second. Joel Armia, Pasta, Dylan Strome now with the Washington Capitals. Actually has a good couple last games. Oh, our first Young Guns. So this is going to be our first look at Young Guns this year. So Young Guns for the Coyotes. Nathan Smith. So this is going to be, once again, our first look at the Young Guns. Kind of a cool design at the bottom. Same thing, kind of like that SPA kind of last year with the future watches where you kind of have the mist. But there we go. We'll kind of take a look at this. So Nathan Smith, not a huge name. That's fine. Quality, it's actually not too bad. What I can see. And here's the back. Once again, kind of have this colored design in the back of it. Pretty good overall. I don't mind the design this year. Something a little different. The black last year obviously was okay, but I don't think anyone was like, that's a top 5 style Young Guns. So there we go. Nathan Smith in the Young Guns. Put him in a sleeve. And I went with the backdrop today of who I did. I got Trevor Zegras, and I did the Kalen Allison and the Spencer Knight. And part of that is because sometimes you don't know what a player is going to be right away. And I just want people to remember that as we do the rest of the cards. Lindbaum, Yamamoto, Cole Caulfield, and a Barclay Goodrow. So a lot of this stuff is going to be, for the vets, is going to be cards from last year, or teams from last year. So it's kind of your rollover. So that's why you get a Dylan Strome with the Blackhawks instead of with the Capitals this year. Excuse me. That's why. It's because it's a rollover for that end of the product. So Series 2 is where you start seeing them in like their newer teams stuff. So here we go. Nico Dawes. We got Morgan Riley. We got Cam Fowler. And this is going to be... That's a sweet looking card. Defense Mechanism. I kind of like that card. Kind of has a nice foil to it, a nice refractor look to it. I don't know. Drew Doughty just got high sticked last night. Every single Minnesota Wild fan was losing their mind because he got, was attacking, going after Kaprizov, and Kaprizov went back at him, and then Kaprizov got a game. What is with that top loader? Just doesn't go to the end. Cracked to the package. Perfect. Put that over to the side. Anyways, it's just kind of funny. Everyone on all the Wild fans on Twitter and Instagram and stuff were like screaming bloody murder. I don't know if that is. I guess I could look real quick. Canvas, defense mechanism, blah, blah. Okay, so yeah, that's not a case hit or anything. From what I can see, that's just a regular. So probably shouldn't have wasted as much time on it as I did. I didn't look into the case hits and stuff for this year, so wasn't sure if that was like what was one last year they had. I have one, Stammer, but it was essentially as the years go. T.S. Ekholm, Jeff Carter, Johnny Hockey, Carter Verhaeghe. That's a picture there. I like the art on a lot of these, a lot of the pictures and stuff. And this is going to be this year's Dazzlers, I would say. Oh, there we go. Matt Boldy, our first Matt Boldy sighting. It is in the Dazzlers. So there is this year's Dazzlers. If you're going to hit one, that's kind of who you want to hit, right? You kind of see, get some sparkle in there. Kind of has a different Stanley Cups. It looks like mini trophies or Stanley Cups or something. Kind of a cool look. Doesn't have like the logo from what I can see from last year. Like last year they did the logo kind of hiding in the background. This one not so much. Here's the back of it once again. This video is going to be a little bit slower compared to a lot of the ones I do. Going forward, a lot of them will be pretty much a lot quicker. I don't need to, highlight what a Dazzler looks like in box 3 to, 6, 7, 8, whatever. However many of these I end up opening, which will probably be a lot of them if anybody watches this channel. Like I said, I did get 6 for the channel, and we'll go from there. Anyway, before I was really interrupted by myself, Saros, Werenski, and Megan Pawnee. Guys like Kalen Addison, that's one thing you guys should realize. Some of these young guns, and I should have probably put up a Swayman, but some of them are going to be super expensive to start, and some guys are going to surprise you as time goes on. Kalen Addison's obviously had a huge rise, and from being probably a $1, $2 card to all of a sudden he was, putting up points left, right, and center with the Wild, and all of a sudden I think you got up to like a $15 or $20 card. So it can happen that quickly. Collect what you like at the end of the day. Tanner Jeannot, second year. Victor Arvidsson, Sam Girard, And our second young gun is for the Winnipeg Jets. That's a Jeff Malo. There we go. Jeff Malo. I don't know which one it is. Sean Dursey, Kylanton, and Carhart. I know just the Kylanton guy's name's wrong. I can't remember how you pronounce it. But here we go. Jeff Malo, once again. Nice picture. Playing against the Blackhawks, it looks like there. One game with the Jets. But there we go. So we'll see if our Series 1 luck from this year can be like last year. We started off last year with Series 2 with 6 boxes, not a case. Started off last year with Series 1 with a case. Had not great luck. Series 2, I got 6 boxes, and my luck was ridiculous. Everyone knows this. Jared McCann, Jacob Trouba, and an honor roll. We got him again. Everyone's favorite. There you go. Brad Marchand. The Nova Scotia boy himself. Brad Marchand in the honor roll. It's kind of... the back looks better than the front. I don't know. Kind of a bland insert. Not that it's the craziest insert of all time, but I don't know. Can't add a little color to that? I don't know. Just the silver, and it's just kind of bland. I don't know. Not sure how I feel about that one. Not that honor roll is like a big time favorite over here at the bench, but we got Valjamaki, Ryan Donato. There we go. Seattle Kraken card. Hopefully see another Seattle guy here eventually. Roman Yossi, Kerfoot. Oh, there we go. That's our French variant. So this one you can kind of see. Variant Francais. So that is probably our hit for this one. Is our French variant of Alex Kerfoot, because somebody asked for that. Nobody wants French variants. The Jean Loup, I guess, are kind of good for the young guns, the French versions of that, but I don't think anybody's looking for the French variants for the base cards. Could be wrong. Maybe there's a huge collector out there of them, but I don't think so overall. Tristan Jarry, Peter Vanisek, Andreas Johansson. Quinn Hughes is playing really good to start the year. And another defense mechanism. I think these are a really nice insert. So we got Travis Sanheim. I think that just looks like a really good, just the foil on it. I know I just like dogged this for not having any color or anything in it, but I think even just like having a little bit of foil to it makes that a nice looking insert. So there you go. Advanced mechanism. D'Angelo, Jake Evans. We're not going to get into that. Not on this channel. That's a conversation for somebody else. So let me know who you guys are most excited about for this. Who you think might be kind of the better of the young guns. We got debut dates. This is a Vajamok. Vajmalka. There we go. So there we go. Our debut dates. Kind of a little bit better look though. I find this is a little better than some of the debut dates. Once again, just a little bit of foil to it. That's all you got to do. A little bit of rainbow foiling goes a long way with that kind of stuff, just to make them look a little better. The actual cards have a decent little gloss to them though. I think they did so far. I'm gonna drink myself. So far, the quality control looks half decent on all this stuff. So have to wait and see though. Linus Allmark, now again, he's taken over the reins there for Boston. Shea Theodore. Our next young gun is going to be for the Blue Jackets. That's a D-man. Jake Christensen. So I got excited for a second. Thought maybe we were going to see Kent Johnson. Not the case. We got Jake Christensen. Once again, there we go. Jake Christensen. Young Guns. Played 8 games. Had 1 goal for 1 point. So I actually like these designs. I think it's a kind of a cool I'm so far a fan of this, and I'm not just saying that. I pay full price for these boxes. I don't get a deal on them. Everyone knows I have been more than critical when it comes to Upper Deck. There was our checklist. We had Jason Robertson and an Igor, JT Miller, and a Frederick Goodrow. I have zero issue with letting you all know if I'm not happy with something, especially when it comes to Upper Deck. But not the case. So far, so good. I think this is a pretty good product so far. Chris Kreider, Nathan Bastian, Dennis Gurianov, Jacob Markstrom, and population count of Jesper Bratt. So pop count. I don't understand what this is. That's supposed to be only like 500 of these made? Kind of a cool little textured foil to it. I just don't know what it's supposed to be. I'm very confused here. I'm so confused. There we go. Jesper Bratt and the population count. Pop count's usually like a term that we use in when it comes to like graded cards and stuff like that. Maybe they're kind of trying to do a play on that. I'm very confused right now. I don't know what that insert's supposed to be. Is that like supposed to be like a Hundo P type of thing? Anthony Cirelli, Arten Zub, Sean Corrali, Daniel Sprong with the Kraken, former Charlottetown Islander, and our first portraits. There we go. Different look. I like this definitely more than last year's portraits, but here we go. Andrei Svechnikov started off pretty hot. Him and Sebastian Aho over there. Waiting to see if the Hurricanes can bust through in the playoffs. They've had the good regular seasons, tough team, everything you kind of want, and they're just trying to build it overall, trying to make it past that to the big thing, to the actual Stanley Cup. So what do we got going on here? We got a die cut. I have no idea what this is. It's like foundations. Is that what that was last year? Yeah. Jack Eichel and Jonathan Marchessault clear cut foundations for the Vegas Golden Knights, with the debut dates behind it. But there we go. Clear cut foundations. And a die cut. They weren't die cuts last year, were they? This is a case hit, I'm pretty sure. So that's actually pretty good. Hit one of the case hits out of 6 boxes. So we go. Jack Eichel clear cut foundations. Anybody that watches the channel or follows me, I actually think that Jack Eichel could be a play. He's still obviously not cheap, but so far this year he's played pretty well. Had another goal last night. It's funny what happens when you have a player that's really good and scores a lot of points, and then you have him actually be healthy to start the year with the team. We got Jamie Drysdale in the debut dates. Definitely better looking than in years past. So pretty happy with overall. Excuse me. Pretty happy overall with all this. This is like the longest video I've ever taken, I think. That's not true. They're lying. I'm lying here. This is gonna be a long video. I'm just taking my time. Just not in a rush. Connor Brown, Ryan Suter, John Merrill, and an honor roll of Jordan Kyrou. The Blues they stink this year. They're not good. As a guy that has multiple Blues, somehow, I don't know how it happened, but having multiple Blues on my fantasy hockey team, including Ryan O'Reilly, who has not been good, it's been bad. Jake Neighbors, I think he's looked good at times, but Kyle Palmieri, Texier, Jesper Fast, Brendan Gallagher. And our next Young Guns is going to be for the Kings. Is this my guy? These Young Guns are just playing my heart early on in this video. There we go. Jacob. What the heck's his last name? Jacob Moverer. Sorry, Jacob. I did not mean to butcher your family's name. I really didn't. But once again, have a good look. 19 games with the Kings last year. 2 points. Okay. I was hoping for, former Moncton Wildcat Jordan Spence, but that's fine. He's coming. Hopefully not this box. We need something else to bring us up a little bit. Kraus, Sorokin's played pretty well this year. Joe Farabee. What is this? We got a freestyle. Again, kind of a cool little insert. Kind of got Fresh Prince of Bel-Air kind of look to it. Another nice little foil, kind of like that old school foil. I literally have a Patrick Wall card I picked up at the last show, and it kind of has the same kind of foiling. So there we go. Freestyle, Nick Suzuki. Cool looking card. Definitely a new insert in this year. Nick Suzuki's a big name. Montreal Canadiens, all that other stuff. Barrett Hayton, Warren Fogle, and Svechnikov. I swear we're getting close to the end. Yep. 2 Young Guns left. Sharon Govich, Jacob Verana, Gabe, who's out for half the year. Our next Young Gun, man, we're going to be Young Gun light here at the end of it. For the Blackhawks, it's a left winger. There we go. Lukas Reichel. So not a bad name. Not playing in the NHL right now. He's actually playing down in the AHL. But he is lighting it up. If you didn't watch my last video, maybe go check it out after this. But he's probably one that will get brought up later on in the season. But he's had a good year so far down in the AHL. Maybe he's been called up. I don't know. But as of this recording. But a good potential going forward for Lukas Reichel. Did play 11 games with the Blackhawks. Only had 1 point. But he's still super young. He's from Germany. Born 2002. So he literally just turned 20 years old this year. So still super young. First round talent. Everything you kind of want out of all this. And there we go. Lukas Reichel. Put him in a top loader also. But like I said, if you look, it's actually not bad. The quality control is pretty good. It's just something obviously we've always kind of looked for now. But so far, so good. We'll take down the Boldy. We'll put the Reichel up. So that might be our big young gun for this one. Like I said, coming in, I know he was one of the bigger names, as a potential young gun in this. So I don't know if he'll travel with another big one, but we'll wait and see. Grizzlick, another checklist. Myers, and there we go. Center of attention. Speaking of, it's getting just a little foil goes a long way in these. But Sebastian Aho, center of attention. Clean looking insert. I like it. There's the back. I gotta give them props. Like, so far, I don't think the pop count was kind of the only odd one. But I think they've done a good job with the look and everything else of all these inserts. So, Sonny Milano, Victor Olofsson, the Diving Dane himself, Nikolai Ehlers. And another portrait. This one is Matthew Tkachuk. Now over with the Florida Panthers, obviously. It's a weird trade. I think it might be one of those rare trades where, like, I don't know who wins that long term. Obviously, Matthew Tkachuk's younger. Huberdeau struggled like crazy coming out of the season. But so I just noticed, and I thought maybe like I wasn't paying attention earlier, but most of these have like little holes in them. Is it only the top right ones? I think it's all the top right ones. Garen Hathaway. Does that leave a dent or anything? No dents, nothing. Okay. Jake Muzzin, Drew Doughty. Here is our next young gun. So this possibly might be our last young gun with like 4 packs left, I think. For the Winnipeg Jets, another Winnipeg D-man. And it is Jonathan Kovacevic. It's for Brat, playing crazy this year, I'm pretty sure. Nylander, Drysdale, and there we go. Former Moncton Wildcat, Ivan Barbashev. Nice pick. All jacked up. Must have just scored a goal or got an assist. There we go. Looks like from the bubble, I would say. But there we go. Jonathan Kovacevic. We're in 1997, so that makes him 25 years old. So a little bit older. Might be our last young gun for all this. I think when you get the case hit with the clear cut foundations and stuff, don't have a whole lot of hope going forward. Once again, gonna have a ton of this to open. I got 6 boxes, 5 more boxes in front of me, plus the bonus box that my buddy Chris gave me to open. We got base pack. Oh no, canvas. Jordan Kyrou, another Jordan Kyrou in this. I'm getting the double Jordans. I was hoping that was going to be the case with Matt Boldy. I know, what was it? Series 2 last year. A lot of times when you see like a insert of a player, sometimes you also get their young guns. I was kind of hoping that was the case with that Boldy Dazzlers. But having a hard time. These packs are also decently easy to rip, even though I just struggled there. Young Guns canvas, maybe? Right? Yep. There we go. There we go. Young Guns canvas. I don't know how these go. There we go. Kent Johnson. There you go. There's one of the top 5 guys. Kent Johnson, rounding this out. So there's our first look at the Young Guns canvas. Looking good. 5th overall pick, I believe, right? I think that's right. I think he was 5th overall. Kent Johnson, big boy. Him here 6'1". I feel like he's a lot taller than that. I feel like his hockey DB is taller than that when I looked it up the other day. 9 games last year, had 3 assists out of British Columbia. There we go. Kent Johnson. He was part of that whole. I think he's got 6 points. I think he had 3 goals and 3 assists so far this year for 6 points, I believe. So there, Kent Johnson, Young Guns. Here we go. Clear Cut Foundation, a Reichel, a Kent Johnson, Matt Boldy Dazzler. It's a pretty good box to start it off. I'll be okay if this is how this how our luck continues. Eric Carlson, Lucas Raymond, 2nd year. Paul Colson, 2nd year. And a rookie retrospective. It's a meh insert, but Anton Lundell playing decently well for the Florida Panthers. Had, I think, 2 assists the other night. There we go. Plus minus was first with plus 33. It had 44 points last year for 5th in the rookie class. So Lundell, all that being said, and I think his young gun goes for $10 right now. So on a team that, you know, debatable if they're going to get there. There we go. Jack Eichel finishing it off. Kind of fitting here with the clear cut. Clayton Keller. Connor McDavid. Kind of a nice picture of him there. DeBrincat. And Josh Norris. UD Canvas to finish us off. So, once again, there's a first book. There's a first box. Gives you guys a first look at everything. Once again, overall, I'm pretty happy with the Series 1. Like I said, I've been no stranger to dogging, you know, Upper Deck and their inserts and stuff. It's a decent looking insert. That's a cool insert. You know, Superstar on a roll. Debut dates looks better. You can see somebody want to actually collect those. The way they look with the foil and stuff. I think these look really nice with same thing with just with the foil. With the refractor kind of look to it. So, and then the Young Guns themselves. I think the design's pretty decent. Even the Young Guns canvas, it's obviously a much different look than what the Young Guns one is. But I have nothing to complain with those ones either. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Like I said, a lot more boxes to come out on this. For Eric from the bench, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.